Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome back to Bill Knows Boxing. Today marks the 14th anniversary of the death of one of the greatest to ever lace them up, Smokin' Joe Frazier. Now, when you talk about great boxers, he has to be in your list because he truly was great. He gave us some of the greatest fights we've ever seen as boxing fans. We owe him a lot. Put his life on the line. And he did okay for himself, but he gave us a lot of entertainment. Thank you, Joe. You are remembered with a lot of fondness. Some of the fights that he had were truly great, and I thought I would just talk you through a couple of them so that maybe you would go and check him out today. Maybe in his honor, you might watch one of his fights. In 1970, to earn a shot at the title, he beat Oscar Bonavena. In April 1970, in his first vital defense, he stopped lightweight champion Bob Foster in the second round. 1971 came what is the fight of the century. Now, we all know about boxers and trash talk and building up. I'm going to do this and you're not this and I'm this and I'm the greatest and you're this and that and the other. This is where it all started. This fight is one of the great examples of how you sell a fight. And a lot of today's fighters, they could really learn from this because it's just fantastic. They went on the Hardcore Cell show and they built it up, or the Cavett show, and they built it up and they talked about it and they said they were going to do all sorts. They had fake phone calls, they had all sorts of stuff. They talked up their rivalry like nobody else could do it. And we owe them a lot to them both for doing it. So we had the fight of the century. And then 1973 we had his first defense against Big George Foreman. But in a way to prove that people talk about if this guy beat that guy, that he can't beat this guy, we proved that this doesn't work. Because Frazier had beaten Ali, and then in the second round, Foreman scored a brutal KO. And then later on, down the line, Ali was able to beat Foreman. So people talk about, I don't have to fight this guy because that guy fought this guy, and this guy didn't beat this guy, so I don't have to fight this guy. It's nothing, right? Styles make fights. Always will. And later on in the Ali Foreman fight, Ali made Foreman quit. So in 74, Ali beat Frazier in the rematch, and again in 1975 in the classic Thriller in Manila. It was hot and sticky, wet, and everything was just it was a hard place to be. They pushed each other to the absolute limit. Frazier's corner pulled him out, but little did they know that Ali's corner were about to do the same for Ali, because Ali was done as well. They really pushed each other to the absolute best, and they gave each other the best of each other, and they were never the same after that. And we all know Ali had his brain traumas, and Frazier didn't do very well out of it either. So please, take some time to watch Smokin' Joe Frazier and raise a toast to one of the greatest. Thank you.